Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Knoll. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Now, today's no different. Today, we are back to talk about a report that came out from Bravo Snarkside regarding Andy Cohen, Erika Girardi, everything that can't be talked about, but that should be talked about, and why. This is actually interesting to me. You guys know what to do. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we know that Andy Cohen and Bravo, they've been pretty vocal about the fact that Erika Girardi cannot do press right now. We've heard that she can't do press because of her legal team, her defense team. They don't want her to say anything that could potentially get her in trouble and cause the defense team more work in something that might have to come up in court, right? That's what we're hearing. But now the whole Erika can't do press because her attorneys, well, apparently it's not true. This is what we're hearing. And again, this is a report from Bravo Snarkside. They're saying that the real reason Erika isn't doing any press right now from the season 11 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is because, well, Bravo wants exclusive access to Erika's truth. Now, according to a source, fans of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills should really think twice about Andy claiming that Erika isn't doing press right now because the attorneys advised against it. That made total sense to me. I don't know about you guys, but when they said that, I was like, oh, no, that makes sense. I could see why Jen Shah wouldn't be doing press. I could see why Erika Girardi wouldn't be doing press. You would think, yeah, it's because of the legal team, right? Well, from them, wrong. They said when clearly Erika says whatever she wants on social media without restraint, Erika can also say whatever she chooses on the show, especially when it comes to defending Tom and claiming his ignorance as to the source of the stolen millions of dollars. They said that this is just another example of Bravo being greedy and wanting the exclusive on everything Erika claims as her truth. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily Bravo being greedy. I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a second because I like to do that. Bravo is paying Erika a lot of money, right? They're paying her a shit ton of money to come on the show, have her storyline, speak about it, and she has to be as real as possible in order to be a real housewife. Now, I don't know what other outlet is paying Erika over six figures, but if you're out there, okay, I would assume that, hey, you deserve some rights to Erika's truth, but Bravo's already paying her. So if they want her to kind of hold back, not do press, yeah, to me, that makes sense. But hold on, it keeps going. The source didn't stop there and also continued to let us know that the victims of Tom and Erika should consider Bravo as an obstruction to the justice that they seek, including monetary damages. Ouch. Now, on top of that, they're also claiming that the Fox Force 5 has been given special permission from Bravo to be guests on Teddy's podcast. And while the season airs, they have been using the platform to defend Erika. Anyone who is a content creator, someone who does interviews, myself, I can just be very clear about this. When you want to do an interview with someone and they're on Bravo or they're on a current show, even if their show's not filming at the moment or even off the air, you usually 9 times out of 10 have to have a PR person on the line. You have to have that person either in the back room listening. You won't see that person, but they're definitely on the line because if you ask a question that is a no-no, right? They will cut in, chime in, unmute their mic and let you know, nope, cut it. It's almost like breaking the fourth wall. They will let you know, you better cut that or else we are not giving you the green light for this interview and you will never get another interview from us again. It's pretty strict. And the reason why they are on the line is because they don't want their talent to come on and accidentally reveal something. If you have a smart enough interviewer, they can ask the questions that might get somebody in a bind where they accidentally expose something that the network doesn't want them to expose. For example, we know that Lene Brody and Chris Rogers, they are from Hollywood Life and they have a podcast. Well, on that podcast, they had Dorinda Medley on and she was on to promote her book, but Chris Rogers snuck in a question there asking her, when will you be returning to The Real Housewives of New York? When is your on pause over? Dorinda Medley, she was smart and she let them know, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the book. So she was good and clever, but if you get someone who's not really on guard with stuff like that, it could be easy to have that one little slip up that makes headlines and makes the network think, oh, How do we fix this? What do we do now? It's not that hard to do if you don't have a PR person on the line. That is why they do it. But let's keep it moving. The source also explained that Teddy's podcast should give the victims and the attorneys even more evidence to subpoena the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, along with the footage and cut scenes from the show. Now, this is going to keep playing out more and more, and I'm sure as it comes out, we are definitely going to continue to be surprised. I feel like this is a never-ending bullet train, and there's nowhere to stop. There's no stops on this train, because everything is unfolding before our very eyes. What we do know is that The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion is filming. What is today? It's the 8th, which means they're filming on Friday. With them filming, could that be the moment that Bravo's Snarkside source is talking about, the moment for Erika to exclusively reveal her truth? Maybe. Or they might even do a more exclusive sit down with her down the road and have just kind of like a tell-all. Who knows? We don't actually know. They might keep it surface to what we saw on the show, but then when she actually is allowed to reveal certain things, that's when we might get the real information as to what actually is going on. In the meantime, though, I don't know how much of this I'm buying, only because I'm going to reference Jen Shah. Jen Shah's legal team, her defense team, they did not want her to continue filming the show. They did not want her to go on social media, and she's done everything that they've asked her not to do. She continued filming. She'll be back for season 3 for sure, because they're going to pick up filming really quick to make sure that they cover everything that happens with her court case. And she's also been on social media, and her tagline, "The only thing I'm guilty of is being Shah-mazing." I'm sure her defense team is cringing. Now, for Erika Girardi, we've heard reports that her defense team has already said, "You've said too much on the show." She can't necessarily quit the show because the show is her main source of income from what we're hearing, but I'm sure they're on guard, and we know that they've already dropped her once, right? If you guys didn't know that, you know it now. They dropped her once, allegedly, and with that, from what we heard, she ended up having to pay them more. This is all allegedly, had to pay them more in order to come back and defend her. Why would they have dropped her in the first place? Well, we've heard reports that she wasn't giving enough information and the story wasn't adding up. We've also heard reports that she said too much on the show. We don't know. We're not on the phone with Erika and her defense team. As of right now, it's just the Bravo superfans speculating all over the world, the court of speculation, as Emily D. Baker likes to call it. But it's interesting. And again, we all want the information. Will we get it? Absolutely. But when? Only time will tell. My question for you guys is, what do you think about these claims? Do you feel like they're true? And do you think the network is being greedy by wanting to be the only one who has the exclusive rights to Erika's truth? And if they are, if Andy Cohen and Bravo are not, like, say they're not letting Erika do other podcasts or any kind of media, is that being greedy? Because again, they're the ones who are paying her right now. They're paying her for all of the storyline that's already aired. Shouldn't they get those rights anyways? Or am I just out of my mind? Anything that they can get out of her that could help the victims, at the end of the day, I don't care who's paying for it. We just want to know what you know, as much as she's willing to tell us. All right. I need you to go ahead and comment on that and let me know. I've asked you guys multiple times, and I've seen all over the place where, you know, I've asked, what do you think the women, what color scheme will they be wearing at the reunion? I've seen white, I've seen pink, I've seen blue. I think this season is going to be, I'm going to go with fluorescent and green. That's what I'm going to go with. Green for money, and I think green's for envy. I don't know, guys. Go ahead, comment below. Happy Wednesday. Today is the day of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I can't wait. Go ahead, do your thing. And if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.